5 techniques to make your email stand out. But before we'll dive in, guys, you can check out our chapters right under this video and then choose the part that you're interested in the most so you can save your time and get the most value possible. So you can download our free guide right under this video. It would mean a world to us if you can subscribe and like this video, because we record these videos for you and it's free. And it's gonna mean a lot to us. Now let's dive in. All right, let's start with technique number 1, which is creating a great subject line in your emails. It is super important for you to have a strong and an incredible or an irresistible subject line and irresistible hook in order for people to click on it and open your email. Because if people are not going to click on your emails, nobody's going to see what's inside, and you won't be able to bring them to the place where you want them to bring to, right? It could be your website, maybe an offer, maybe you send them to your podcast, maybe YouTube channel. So it could be, you could have different things, different call to actions. And it is super important for you to have a strong hook. You can mention people's names, you can ask questions in the subject line. So make sure that it's something interesting, something that would pique their interest. Okay, technique number 2 is start using people's names. It's either in the subject line or in the copy. People like to see that your emails are personalized, and they'll have a feeling that you talk specifically to them, because I'm pretty sure you've received emails where it says, hey, and then let's say exclamation mark, and it's not too personalized. You understand that it was a blast email. And even when you receive an email saying, hey, let's say Alex, you know that it was sent out with using a system to an entire list. But that way, you at least get some kind of personalization, and you know that the person is talking to you. So you want to make sure that you talk to your ideal customers using their names, because your name is the sweetest sound, or I should say people's name is the sweetest sound that a person can hear. Technique number 3 is ask your readers questions. So whether it's in the subject line, as I mentioned previously, or in the copy itself, in the beginning, make sure that you ask them questions. It's one of the ways how you could write the copy. By doing so, you will involve your readers in your story, basically what you're writing about in your email, in your email copy. So it could be just super simple email, black and white without any pictures. It really depends on your industry, because some industries, let's say in the world of digital marketing, a lot of people, what they're doing is they just write simple emails. It's black and white, no images. Sometimes we'll add some short images or like some little images. But let's say in other cases, bigger companies or maybe even like product companies, they like to have a nice looking email and a nice looking design. So you could do that as well. But again, make sure that you ask questions and let your readers be involved in your copy. Technique number 4 is add only one call to action. So when I say call to action, I mean a link that will lead them to a specific page. Make sure that you don't add multiple links, because at that point, the reader will not know which link they should click on, and most of the times they just leave the email. So if you have way too many options, they usually don't really click on them, unless you have, let's say, maybe you do e-commerce and you sell products. In that case, yes, you do want to, let's say, showcase different products. In that case, you could add different products so people can go to those specific products. But if you do sell services, if you provide services, make sure that you lead people only to one place. So again, it could be your website, it could be a landing page. Maybe you created a special offer and you want people to learn more about the offer itself, so bring them to that offer. And again, when I say one call to action, you could have it, you could mention it throughout the email multiple times, but make sure that it leads to one place. And technique number 5 is start using a framework called Hook Story Offer. I personally learned this framework from my mentor Russell Brunson. He talks about it a lot. Other people also create similar frameworks, which I believe they just took this framework, they named it differently, and they show it as a different framework. But when you look into anything that's related to marketing, every single messaging has a hook, story, and an offer. So when you look at your email, make sure that in the beginning you hook your reader. Again, it could be a question, maybe it could be some kind of statement. Then after that, you could start sharing a story about that specific product or service that you have. Let's say maybe you want to share a case study about one of your clients, and you basically tell people the story of before and after, and this is what your client was able to achieve using your service. That's the story, and then at the end is the offer. The offer would basically lead people to your landing page or to your website, to an external platform from the email itself. So these were the 5 techniques to make your email stand out. Make sure that you start implementing them and you're gonna see incredible results.